the UCLA. And the Bruins will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Ohio State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Off-play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass play.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State in the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you can pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
Look out, he's got room! And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Turning it on. Touchdown, Ohio State. He got loose and it was lights out after that.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. So UCLA's offense has the ball for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defense.
There he goes. The 50. He's at the 40. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know. Oh, he's got some space. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. This crowd knows when to bring it. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Hand off from the shotgun. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the field goal unit. see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Rourke. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Finding open areas. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
Well, you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his 2 Heisman trophies, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. This guy right here with his skill set, he's got the chance to be the next great Buckeye back.
Trying play action. He's got an open man. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Buckeyes are on the move. Here comes the option. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Going with the ground game left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run the counter. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Navy is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over Florida Atlantic. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable...
It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. And you know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He wants it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Gets open down the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The the Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. On the move. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll try to pop the draw. Runs through the tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down and second and 7. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to the ground game on the left. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Snap from the gun on third down. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ohio State. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
And the Bruins will punt this one away. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Now on the option. They go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. They'll give it on the counter. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He gets up to the 15-yard line as they're working their way away from their own end zone. The Bruins send out the punt unit. Got it near midfield. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The give to the back. And some room to work.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Gets it out quickly. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Firing to the right, complete. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Immediately fires to the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oh, that's a play you just love to have back. It's 3rd and 1. You're trying to take a shot. You're trying to take advantage of man coverage. But you've got to give your quarterback more time to get that ball out.
The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the 2nd half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the 2nd half.
work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Running into the open space.
Brings it out to the 40.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can just have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points.
There he goes. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. West Virginia is running away with this one. Give that O an A+, and belt out another verse of country roads. They're up by 15 over Notre Dame.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Now on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Rides the back on the option, the give.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Buckeyes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. On the option. The give on the option. Makes one man miss. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Gives it on the option. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He leaves it with his back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Rourke. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good on the other side. Well, they're just taking it right to the face.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. A rather unproductive series last time. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
And the Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover. No one's been able to keep him off the quarterback. Career sack number 50.
Like, honestly, in today's college football, if you get 10 sacks in a season, that's considered a really good year. You might be an All-American. To go 50 in your career, David, I mean, nobody does that.
You're just a freak. I mean, your God-given ability to get off the football so fast and to be so relentless and to be so good with your hands, that dude is crafted and made to be a pass rusher.
What a golden opportunity for this offense, scooping up the ball, and now they've got it inside the 10. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The option look. He'll pitch it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but sneaks into the end zone.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCLA will go back to work on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers.
Turning it on! Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed behind the line, it's Owen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Complete on 3rd down. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Rides to back and leaves it. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the move. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes with the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Rourke. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Slithers into space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Using his legs, it's Terrell. Fights off a defender. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And now this offense will take the field again. He'll do it himself. Fighting off the defender. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Rourke. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. He'll pull it on the read. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Breaks into the open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force-feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun to give, looking for room. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. With the clock running, this should be the final play. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten at this point. You've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.